I hate to see you cry, I should've bought you flowers. Now I'm alone, I should've stayed another hour. It's hard to breathe, someone send me help. I can't believe you left for someone else.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chris. Welcome back to another episode of Chris's Closet. I just want to thank you guys for all the support the past few weeks. Side note, thank you for being also very patient, as I've gotten plenty of DMs and messages just asking when the next video is going to be, and I'm sorry it couldn't be sooner. I've been traveling and kind of working out my living situation, but everything has almost came to an end, and I'm just really appreciative of the patience and the wait that you guys have allowed me to have. And I promise I'm going to keep banging out content, keep on growing more and more. The topic of today's video is the art of revenge. Today I'm just going to kind of be going over the most efficient way to go about getting revenge on someone. As I understand, it is a very natural human tendency that we have, and there's a lot of science behind it, and there's a lot of reasoning to deal with why we do it. Let's get into it. From our earliest childhood memories, we often tell stories to colleagues, friends, or families, usually involving two main components. One being the event that happened, and the other component being what I did in response to the event that happened. Because to every action, there is a reaction. And the stories we usually tell our friends, family, and colleagues, a lot of the times you just want to keep listening and find out what happens next. You know, like, oh, this person did something to me and this is what I did to them, right? They make for really good stories. But what really gets us going is being in those situations in real time and living those events as they play out. There is something really dark and twisted about why we have so much enjoyment in giving the rebuttal or giving the retaliation to a certain situation. In that moment, when something happens, in that moment you become so blinded by everything around you. You see in tunnel vision. And more oftentimes than not, in these instances, we block out all sense of calculation, all sense of thought processing, and we only think of one thing. The feeling of revenge is something that is very relevant to every human. It is in our nature, no matter how old or young you are. Really, there's three different types of people, okay? So the first ones are the people that are taught to turn the other cheek. They don't really retaliate. They kind of take a situation as is and they just turn the other cheek. And then there's the second type of person, right? There's the person who is taught an eye for an eye. If someone hits you, you hit them back. Very popular. I was more often than not the second type of person who was raised as under the eye for an eye concept, right? You hit me, I hit you back. You slide into my girl's DMs, and I'm going to slide into your girl's DMs. Just how it went, especially in my teenage years. But what is honestly the truth about the second type of person is within the few moments of joy it's going to bring you, it's probably going to prolong that hostility you feel towards the situation. For instance, you know, if you and your partner get in a fight and they call you every name in the book, you're going to call them every name in the book, and then a few days later you're texting them or calling them and apologizing. It felt good in the moment, but it didn't last long. 99% of the time you'll regret the action you took in the first place of retaliation. But what if there was something so powerful and so efficient that offered absolutely zero regret? And welcome to the third type of person. This is the person who I try to be. The person who you are trying to get back at will have a very hard time trying to forget what happened. So welcome, my friends. This is a guide and methodology to the most precise and efficient type of revenge that will leave an everlasting impression on the opposing party's soul, mind, and spirit. This is the one they ain't gonna forget so easily. Let's begin. Revenge in itself is a process, right? And I need you to really understand and grasp this concept of patience here. Does not happen overnight. There is no sole event that you will inflict on them. Instead, it is a continuous chain of events. If done properly, it will make them regret any and everything they did to betray you and every day that follows. Okay, so first, boom, the situation happens. Shit hits the fan. Maybe your girlfriend cheated on you. One of your coworkers at work pointed out to your supervisor that you're always showing up late. You can't do an assignment properly. Or maybe it's that family member that always tells you that you can't do something or tells you that you are a failure. The scale of revenge in which we seek is matched with the emotional value that the opposing party holds to us. And when the event goes down, the more emotional value that person holds to us in that point of time will in turn dictate how intense the revenge process will be and how badly we will want to make them pay for all the shit they did and said. You will have 1,000,001 thoughts running through your head at this point in time. You will not rest until this person feels every bit of pain and anguish that they just put you through with those words or with those actions. You want that shit dealt with. You want to bury this person. First thing you need to do, you need to cut them out of your life. That person is no good for you. They are a negative force in your world. They don't believe in you. They ain't there for you. They were never really there for you. It was all just a lie. They play for the other team, okay? But little do they know, you are going to turn the tables in a big way. And during this time of blocking out that individual, you are going to find dark tendencies and malevolent thoughts creep into you as you are going to want to sort this out through words or physical means or whatever have you. Ignore this and power through. Your greatest action during this time, above any word or any physical retaliation or how bad you can beat up this dude's face, is silence. Silence is your best action. Your best action. Once you've cut them out, phase 2 is a reflective phase. You need to sit down. You need to draw back from the situation, take all the emotions out of it, and think to yourself, what is it? Why are you here on earth to do what you do? Physically, mentally, spiritually. What is your purpose? What are your dreams? Are you that codependent girlfriend who's going to lay on the couch, eat Oreo pudding all damn day, not want to get up and do anything, have that same lousy ass sex that you had last Tuesday afternoon, this Tuesday afternoon? No, the truth is you have just became complacent because somewhere deep down the partner who cheated on you is bored of your mediocrity. Family member who called you a failure and calls you a bum is just fed up that you cannot be any bit financially stable. The dude who called you out at work for always screwing up assignments and coming in late thinks he's better than you. Because truth is, a common thread between all three of these cases, those people think they are better than you. This blueprint is for you to become better than them. You need to really internalize why it is and get very real with yourself. Write down every reason that this person left, that this person said what they said, did what they did. Sometimes it takes such an intense and significant betrayal by that person for us to truly see where we need to improve. You want to show them what they have lost. You're going to lay out this masterpiece of a blueprint to develop yourself better physically, mentally, and spiritually. Phase number 3. You took that information, internalized it, did something about it, started working towards your goals. You took the intensity and the pain and the hate that that person made you feel and you put it towards something so damn good. Because the truth is, the art of revenge, the most truest and efficient form of revenge ever introduced, is revenge being your success. Again, the best revenge is your success. And now you're freaking killing it. The fire that they lit under your ass and put it in every area of your life that needed work. And guess what? This will bother and shake them to their absolute core. They will want to know how you did it. And more importantly, the silver lining on the freaking cloud, they didn't want to be a part of you then, but they damn sure hate that they aren't a part of you now. It'll be the first thing they wake up and think about in the morning, and it'll be the last damn thing on their mind when they're closing their eyes and going to sleep at night. promise. They will creep from the outside. They will use social media. They will use mutual friends. They will use any outlet they can just to keep up with any little drop of eventfulness. It's not really a word, but okay. That you allow them to see from your dope ass life now and who you have became. They just want to taste your success and be a part of it so bad it freaking kills them because you manifested it. You created it. They will never get to be a part of that, and they will never get to be in your life while you are accomplishing such great things. And everybody wants to be a part of something whenever it's great. Trust me. This is revenge in the most ultimate, truest, and most efficient form ever introduced, and it will last indefinitely. And they have to wake up with that shit every single day of their life, knowing that you are doing so much damn better. Any and everything involving that other person has now become irrelevant. They are stuck watching from the nosebleeds of social media and from the sidelines of other people's word of mouth. They will have regret. They will probably reach out to you a lot, but they will not be a part of it. I really hope this helps someone out there, and this is a more positive outlook on revenge. You know, at the end of the day, it improves you. It's going to hurt them naturally, but it's going to improve you in every aspect possible. So if you haven't already, comment, like, subscribe, share with a friend. I don't know who needs to see it, but yeah, guys, it's another episode of Chris's Closet. Peace.
Yeah, real easy like a free throw. The way you let me go, I guess we'll never know. But 3 nights, no sleep though. I'm on the Eddie pills, I don't know what I feel. I'm on the next flight out to come see you. Why we always gotta fight, girl, I need you.